Hey, thanks to everybody yesterday for coming up and guessing my jersey numbers. A lot of people had it wrong. It was 10. I had 10 jerseys yesterday. And so Emma Arnold, she won some good prizes. So we'll keep doing that as the weeks go on. Hey, seniors, don't forget today, last 15 minutes, you're going to be taking your class picture out at the football field. We have a couple more announcements, and then we have PTI. It's a half-day Pretzel Pride Network. Here we go.
Homecoming dance is this Saturday from 8 to 11. The last day to buy tickets is tomorrow at 1.
The swim team has an away meet today versus Hononegah versus Guilford, and then we have a home meet on Saturday.
That's it. Just a couple of announcements today. And now, here's some PTI. It's time for PTI with Gannon, Terrio, and Nick. First question, Fantasy Football Week 3. Who's your pick to click?
Well, I think you can't go wrong with any three of the Packers wide receivers. You got Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams, and Randall Cobb. You can play all three of those in your fantasy leagues, and also Ty Montgomery. You're going against the Bengals, who are 0-2. They're not very good.
I have to say Jason Witten. He's a big body. He can catch over anybody and get open. He's a big target for Dak.
I think Odell Beckham. I just think this will be his week where he finally takes off after his injury.
Next question. Bear fans are wondering, what game will Mitchell Trubisky start this year?
I've been thinking about this for a while. I think he might play. He might play sooner than people think. It's not because Mike Glennon's playing okay. He just has no weapons around him, so he's going to put Mitchell Trubisky in a bad spot. But I think he could play in week 7 or 8 for sure.
I feel like it depends on if Mike Glennon loses 5 more games or more. He's going to start.
I think he'll play week 6. I don't see the Bears winning that many games, and so they'll finally just make a change.
Big series up in Milwaukee for the Cubs. Here's the big question. Cubs, Brewers, do both make the playoffs? Do none make the playoffs? Or does one team make the playoffs?
I think it's going to be, this series is going to tell everything. If the Cubs sweep, that's going to put the Brewers in a bad hole to even make the wild card. So I'm thinking the Cubs are going to win 3 out of 4 this weekend. They're going to put the Brewers in a bad spot, and the Cubs are going to win the division.
I think the Brewers are going to win.
I think the Cubs will win.
And last question. Let's talk some basketball. Can anyone touch the Cavaliers and the Warriors this year?
First off, Cavs are beatable. I think the Celtics can get them, but in the long run, I don't know. I think LeBron's just going to be LeBron and win the Eastern Conference. But the Warriors are the best team in the league, and nobody's going to beat them this year. I think they're going to go undefeated in the playoffs.
I think the Cavs can be beat by the Celtics, and the Warriors can be beat by the Spurs.
I don't think anybody can beat the Cavs. I don't even think the Warriors can this year, because LeBron's going to play mad because Kyrie left. He's going to play like Russell Westbrook did last year, and you don't want to play against a mad LeBron.
This was a good one with Gannon and Terrio and Nick. That's your half-day PTI.